been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Davis. Flag is out there with Max Christie. Then there's Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Hey, Doris, I know you love this matchup tonight, featuring two fierce defenses going head-to-head.
Each of these teams do two things. They play with passion and constant effort, but more importantly, they are not afraid to get chippy. Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Washington kicks to Davis. High arcing shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And he's off on his first shot of the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Dallas. Over in the corner, Dort. No good on the 3. Davis, the pass to Washington. Pass to Flag. Dallas moving the ball around. Davis surveying the floor. Shot, high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's SGA. Last game, 26 points.
Come on now, you gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Inside. And Flag with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Here's Flag. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Now here's Davis. And he really played well against Denver. Shoots over Holmgren. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
Too easy there for Davis. Just using his length to his advantage inside.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by SGA. It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That free throw good from SGA. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Davis with a screen on Dort. Dort against Christie. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Gafford throws it down.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. The Thunder with another miss. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Outside, Davis. Here he goes, and it's Davis with the jam.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Mavericks leading by 4. Davis, the pass to Christie. Pass to Davis. And here is Washington. A three-pointer, no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hartenstein. The shot, no good. Davis with some nice D. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. It's blocked.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
Now here's Williams. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Thunder.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Williams against Washington. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
But you see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Pass to Flag. Christie with the screen for Flag. From outside the arc. Thunder with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they get it back. Here's SGA. He nails it, and we're tied up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, you love that SGA putting that athleticism to work. Go hit the glass.
Here's Gafford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's SGA. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Outside, Davis. Christie the pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Holmgren. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
The first free throw is good. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Wiggins is checked in for Holmgren. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Outside, SGA. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wiggins finds SGA. Now here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Flag. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Flag. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
He's perfect from the line this time. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league, it's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. On defense, the Mavericks. Wiggins finds Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the 3-ball. SGA's got 13 points.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Davis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell. Hartenstein with a screen on Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And stolen by Wiggins. Williams with a clean look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Pass to Flag. Now here is Davis, covered by Wiggins. Russell with a wide-open look. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Gafford against Holmgren. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Pass to Flag. Here's Davis. Screen by Gafford. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
What you love about Daniel Gafford, he knows who he is. He's going to be a force in the painted area on both ends. He's going to take high percentage shots, and he doesn't mind the dirty work.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Wiggins, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Down low, here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
Williams kicks to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Caruso. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Marshall. Williams looking around. Fires from deep. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Wiggins. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
"12 seconds left in the first. Outside, Russell. Out to the right wing. For 3, Marshall. That one misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Najee Marshall's out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Williams. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far. Marshall dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Holmgren the pass to Wallace. Caruso, a screen on Williams. Wallace's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point lead. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Williams. Wallace looking for an opening. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lively with it. Defended by Holmgren. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
First one falls for him.
Derek Lively, one of those guys so easy to root for. Plays with a high motor. He's all about winning. A very team-oriented guy.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. So he gets them both. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. Washington comes in for Klay Thompson. Christie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams finds Lively. And here is Washington. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Wallace. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Christie with the bounce pass. Pass to Lively. Now Davis. 3-pointer. The rebound by Mitchell.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Now Wallace. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Christie. Wallace covering. Christie, the pass to Lively. Three-pointer. Williams can't hit. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Mitchell. The layup off target.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Washington kicks to Williams. Pass to Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Washington outside. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Williams looking around. Wallace outside. 11 feet out and he hits it. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Christie. Now, here's Washington. Connects from three-point range. Washington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Christie against Wallace. Here's Williams. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Boy, Jalen Williams is a tough guy who can make some tough shots. That one heavily contested.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. So it's the Mavericks now, trailing here by 8. Williams finds Davis. Gafford sets the pick for Washington. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, trying to defend an athletic 7-footer like Daniel Gafford is not easy, folks. Just gets the contact right there.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Gafford.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from SGA. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Washington. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
For three, Williams. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
I love that you establish Gafford, and because he's cooking, you just say, have at it, young sir.
Now, Joe. Off target from three-point range. Washington with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Williams, no good. The Thunder leading by 5. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander!
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside, Dort. Williams a screen. Here's SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Joe, good.
Well, don't let Isaiah Joe get comfortable from that distance, folks. Look out.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder making a change here. Carlson's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Flag is checked in. Pass to Christie. Now flag. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Flag's got 6 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Williams has a screen for SGA. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Christie the pass to Washington. Here's flag. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Dort. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Flag with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Denver.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Mavericks pick up 3. Back to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. Offered a screen on Williams. Davis inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here comes Shai. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
There's a minute 47 left here in the second. And here is Davis. 10 points for him. Pass the flag. Takes the three. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Flag's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A smart pass by AD, kicking it out, leading to the three.
Now Joe. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the three-point basket by Dallas. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. .50 seconds left now here in the second. Dort with a screen for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, my goodness. J-Dub deep in his bag on that dunk.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Christie. Davis against Williams. Gafford kicks to Washington. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. Washington finds Davis. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
.15 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Christie. Now here's Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Davis. He's guarded by Williams.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance once again.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
And now let's discuss that first half. The Mavs in a tight one.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. And the first one drops.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Wallace is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Over in the corner, Dort. Wallace kicks to Williams. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Gafford. Now flag. For the tie. On the wing, Christie. Here's Davis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder with the lead. It's Dort on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Gafford sets the pick for Washington. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. All right, a chance to check out stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over flag. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Gafford. And it's Gafford on the follow. Gafford's got 17 now.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Outside Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Davis. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
Pass to Washington. Davis gets a wide open look. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension to his game. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Flag.
Hey, who's watching them?
Christie with the screen for Flag. Back to Christie. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Dort. He's covered by Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. That 3 off the mark. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Flag. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Outside for Davis. Over Williams. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Davis.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Davis against Williams. Hartenstein up top. Dort finds Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen on Christie. And that one, good. Wallace has got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Flag. On the wing, Christie. The 3 from Davis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Dort. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander, unstoppable off the drive.
Oh, my goodness, the quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
It's Davis on the wing. Christie the pass to Gafford. Now, Washington. Now, Gafford, 19 points in the game. Can't connect from long distance.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Offensive rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. Pass to Christie. And here is Gafford. Here's Flag. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Flag's got 12.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Washington. 9 points in the game so far. High post, Davis. He's against Hartenstein. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Davis.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
SGA against Williams. Inside, here's Hartenstein. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Flag. Outside, Davis. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. And a wide open look for SGA. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here is Davis. Flag with it. 12 points for him. There's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Back to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Right wing. Now Flag. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Christie.
Boy, P.J. Washington, such a selfless teammate. Very pretty pass.
Wiggins kicks to SGA. Driving the lane. Back to Wiggins. Williams against Washington. Williams' shot is off. Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Flag. Wallace against Christie. And here is Gafford. Hartenstein comes with the double team. And here's Washington outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists in the game. Wiggins outside. Wallace kicks to Williams. There's the triple. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Flag. He's got 12. Chalk up 2 there. Washington's got 14 points for the game.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson comes in for P.J. Washington. Williams, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Russell in for Flag. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 points in the game. There's a screen. Pass to Joe. The 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Left side, Williams. Caruso against Davis. For the lead. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
That one misses for Davis.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Wiggins passes to Caruso. Wiggins, a screen on Davis. Caruso kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a one-point game. Back to Russell. Pass to Williams. Now here is Davis. Covered by Mitchell. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Oklahoma City shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Now here's Williams. Back to Mitchell. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. Over Wiggins. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Mavericks. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Williams is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Buries the long-range jumper. Dortch got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Thunder. Russell feeling it out a bit. Davis against Wiggins. Davis inside. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Smart play from Klay Thompson, understanding the defense committed and knows he wants to go to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I think when we look back on the career of Klay Thompson, he is going to be considered one of the greatest shooters in the history of this league.
Williams kicks to Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
The kick out to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, good on the triple. The Mavericks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Williams passes to Russell. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Williams has a screen for Williams. Back to Dort. Latrey. Mavericks with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Mitchell. Davis up top. Over Wiggins. And another basket for Dallas.
With center size and guard-like skills, AD can get any shot he wants.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Williams, a screen on Thompson. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The 3 from Davis. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside, Davis. Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 6 in the quarter. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. At the elbow, it's Wiggins.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams. NSGA's subbed in for Mitchell. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Klay Thompson. Christie's checked in for Williams. And Flagg subbed in for Russell. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And he makes both free throws. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that one's good. Flag.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. It's Dort on the wing. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Holmgren outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Davis. Here's Flag. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And that one's good. Flag.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shea going through the defense.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Down low, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Wiggins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Christie. Holmgren against Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Wiggins outside. Here's Holmgren. Puts it up. Wiggins kicks to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 here in the second half.
Now, this is what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of. A legit star, and he is cooking.
Pass to Flag. Lets it go from 14. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one. SGA from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. To the left side wing. Flag with it. Back to Washington. Now Flag trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wiggins. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Flag, and again it's Oklahoma City.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Mavericks trail by 4. Now Christie. Pass to Flag. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here is Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
That one is off.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And he's good on the second. The Thunder leading by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Here's Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Davis has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Gafford. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Mavericks trailed by 3. Oh, the dunk!
Wow, it is not often Gafford has his number dialed up in this situation, but he was more than ready.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it doesn't go.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Christie. Now Davis. It's in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Throw good, Davis.
And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, what a finish!
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Holmgren against Davis. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Christie. Dort with the rebound. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Now Williams. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Gafford.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Outside, SGA. Shoots. No problem with the wide open jam.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Davis. Off the glass.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Davis.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Davis against Holmgren. 11 feet away. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Flag.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Holmgren against Davis. No good there.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
A three-pointer. Good.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't get that one. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Holmgren plays at the 4, with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things, with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander, another bucket! Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Mavericks trailing. Christie with it. Now Flag.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Outside Williams. Now SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander converts in close.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively. Now looking to close this thing out.
Now Gafford. We play just over a minute here in OT. Now Washington. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three doesn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Christie. Here's Washington. Outside Christie to take the lead. Buries the deep ball.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Holmgren finishes inside on the nice dish.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Hartenstein. All right, here's Williams. And he does not hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gafford is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Gafford. Oh, one-handed!
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
Oklahoma City has gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Washington's outside. Now Davis. A 15-footer. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Ratzler's a 3. Flag with the rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Gafford. Davis rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam.
What a pretty pass by Daniel Gafford. This guy isn't just a rim pressure guy. He can do a lot of things.
Now here's SGA. Lou Dort. He's off from 3.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Stolen by Dort. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. outside Holmgren. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Hartenstein. Oh, what a play inside.
Oh, important points right there. Hartenstein gets the call, and he puts it in the cup.
Now Davis. The response. Slamming it home.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads from 13. Washington rips down the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
But just
Time
terrific
out.
job
Time out.
knocking these down
Sorry.
in a big spot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 23 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Dort against Christie. No good from 3.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
So now let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
AD, a big night for you offensively. Seemed like you were willing this team to victory. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, this whole day, I was talking to myself just saying, be dominant. This is a time when you be dominant, take over games, and that's what I'm trying to do all tonight. Just trying to go out with my opponent, and make the best shots for myself and for my teammates. And we were able to make some big shots, make some big plays, but we got another one tomorrow, and we got to be dominant as well, and it starts with me.
Coach and LeBron have said since day one, this offense has to go through you. Thanks, AD.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Davis.